Van Richten's Guide to the Vistani was released in 1995 and written by David Wise, with interior art by Stephen Fabian and a cover by Scott Burdick. It is the 8th book in the series and written in the usual format of in character and with the DM information at the end of each chapter. It is Van Richten's most personal guide of the series since it details his hatred for the Vistani and his eventual acceptance and making peace with them. This guide also allows for the creation of Vistani player characters and details how to do so. The guide goes over the history of the Vistani and their legends and belief systems. It covers their nomadic life, their hierarchy, their rituals, customs, and laws among their own people. It goes on to cover curses and what types of curses they can cast and why they would cast them, and even how to break them. Their powers are covered, like traveling through the mist, fortune telling, their tracking abilities, protection from monsters, and a few others. However, not all is good about the Vistani. Darklings are covered. They are Vistani who have broken their laws and been cast out. And then there's the Dukar. Vistani tribes are run by female elders who have the gift of the sight. Only females are supposed to have the sight, but when a male has it, he becomes a Dukar. Hayakosa, who predicted the Hexad prophecy, was a Dukar. Dukar are prophesied to bring about the end of the Vistani and are greatly hated and feared. The different tribes are covered as well. The Kaldrish, they are the camp followers. The Kami are the craft makers. The Iquar are the animal handlers. The Vatraska are the shamans or the healers. The Bohm are the charmers. The Naiad are the entertainers. The Korvara are the tinkerers, the jack of all trades. The Manasa are the mysterious tribe. Even into the other Vistani, they're the mysterious tribe and sort of outcasts of them. The Kanjar are the enchanters, the magic users of the tribes. And the Zerovan are the first and most powerful of the tribes and can possess any ability of any tribe. Of all the guides, I thought this one would be my least favorite. I really had no interest in the Vistani and rather them to remain a mystery. However, after I read it, I was blown away. This is a really good book. The read was very entertaining and one of the best reads of all the guides. I recommend it highly for players and DMs. It is also one of the few guides where the stories outshine the information within. Over 3 decades ago, the only child of Dr. Rudolf Van Richten was stolen by Vistani thieves and sold to a vampire. The doctor's efforts to rescue his son and then avenge himself upon that vampire led to a dark new career fighting the terrifying monsters in the demiplane of dread. Now the saga of Ravenloft turns his attention to the very people who made him what he is today. In spite of his deepest fears and hatred, Van Richten has passed among the Vistani, the nomads of the mist, and he has learned much. Within this book he describes Vistani legends, their everyday life, abilities common to them all, and some of the fell powers possessed. Fortunately, by only a few. Van Richten also identifies each of the Vistani tribes, their strange and special powers, and their habits and beliefs. In addition, an appendix is provided for the generation of Vistani player characters.